The teachers that are employed at St. Elizabeth's are very caring individuals.
All of our teachers, they want to be here. They have to want to be here because it wouldn't take much for them to just go to the Chicago public school system and make maybe close to twice what they're making here very easily.
Well, there's one particular parent that I taught in kindergarten, and her daughter is now in 2nd grade. And so we always go back and forth when I teach the 2nd grade science about, I taught your mother. She didn't act like that. You taught my mother. You must be old as dirt. I said, no, I'm older.
I communicate with the teachers via email and phone. I personally have phone numbers and personal email addresses where I can have parent conferences via email or over the phone to find out my child's progress.
Because they aren't compensated in the same manner that people or teachers who work in other school systems, Chicago public school systems, suburban school systems, they aren't compensated in the same manner. They're truly giving of themselves, and they have the same qualifications, the same credentials.
One of the reasons why I've chosen to stay here at St. Elizabeth, trust me, it's not about the money. It's about these children. It's about inspiring these children to be so much more.
I came here at St. Elizabeth and fell in love. First of all, at that time, many years ago, we only had like maybe 14 students in a class, and we had 2 of every class. As the years progressed, things changed. The neighborhood changed. We had the projects here on State Street, which was the bulk of most of our student population.
To have a certain peace when I drop my children off at school allows me to go into my job and stay focused. And then to have the conversations after school about the interactions with the teachers, the staff, and people at St. Elizabeth, it's endearing to me because they pour more into the educational process than just the academics. My children often reflect on the wise words of Mr. Daniels.
One of the things that have allowed me to stay here at St. Elizabeth for so long is that the children and the inspiration that they give me to be able to shape someone and to mold them into a career of a true love of learning.
My faith is very important to me, and as a teacher, I like to bring things back to the Bible and back to what's true and back to God and, you know, His world and what He has created. And I think that it would be a struggle for me to be at a public school where I wouldn't be able to say certain things and I wouldn't be able to discipline from a biblical perspective, you know, and bring things back to the why and the reason behind what we do and why we need to behave and why we're learning things and, you know, what brings it all together. And so it's great to be not only in a inner city environment, but also in a Christian environment.
The entire staff here, as indicated before, is extremely dedicated and committed to the kids here.
Just to work with her, with the teachers and staff here, they're assisting me with raising my child, and I'm very excited by that.
A lot of times the staff members get to work as early as 7 o'clock, 6:50 for some of our primary teachers because they want to make certain that when the kids come in the morning, even though we have a before care service and we have adults that are downstairs, some of the staff members say the kids do better when they get here this early if they come up and they sit in the classrooms with them.
So it brings me joy. We have a lot of parents who come back to get this Catholic education. I mean, they struggle. Some of them are unemployed. We have a whole lot of grandparents who are taking care of the children financially. We have a lot of extended families taking care of the children. It's a lot. It's really a community where they all build in together to pay the tuition, to make sure that the children get the quality education that they deserve.
The staff has really taken on to me, I've really taken on to them, and we've become a family with one vision. So we all have that same, we've got to save the kids. Everybody that comes across this door, we go above and beyond to make certain that I've given 110% of myself to make certain that when you grow up, you're going to grow up and be somebody.
My daughter and I, we are excited for those programs, and we're thankful for the scholarships that she's offered that assist us with those programs.
The good thing about teaching here, or teaching period, especially if you've been doing it as long as I have, is that you see the students that you've taught many years ago and they're now adults with their own children. Some of them bring their children back here to us, and it just brings me joy to see them learn. It's to see them grow that brings me joy, that brings me energy, that enriches my spirit. We do need financial assistance. I have been talking to the administration about getting donors to help the teachers supplement their summer income, because we work on a 10-month contract, and it's hard to try to find a job for 2 months and to take care of your bills. Also, it's very difficult to try and save with the particular salary that we're making to cover us or sustain us throughout the summer.